Brand new season, brand new dawn for Formula One. It's the Bahrain Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. Brilliant start then for Charles Leclerc, and Lewis Hamilton already trying to get past Carlos Sainz, but it's Leclerc on the inside ahead of Verstappen. Carlos Sainz stays in third, Perez on the inside now with Lewis Hamilton. There's a little bit of a kerfuffle going on through turn 2, but Leclerc makes it into the lead, and Hamilton has got half a car length, now a whole car length ahead of Sergio Perez, and now he's been challenged as Perez by Kevin Magnussen. Leclerc into turn 4 from Verstappen, Sainz, Hamilton on the inside now of Kevin Magnussen, and then comes Perez and Russell.
Yes, Perez got out of shape coming out of turn 2, had to get out of the throttle. That cost him 2 places in the end as he tried to get back up alongside Lewis Hamilton.
Meanwhile, the FIA stewards have decided Esteban Ocon should be given a 5-second penalty for causing a collision. That, I think, goes along with what the FIA were saying from those guidelines. Sergio Perez is trying to get a bit closer to Kevin Magnussen himself, and we'll see with these new regulations whether it is much easier to follow. As a lock up there from Kevin Magnussen going into turn 1 gives half a sniff to Sergio Perez to try and get past. He couldn't do it out of turn 3, but he might on the run now down to turn 4. Magnussen moves to the inside to try and cut him off. Perez is going to have to go the long way round. Magnussen's got that one covered, and as Perez can get him on the exit of turn 4, and Perez, the wily old campaigner, might be a front tyre ahead going down the hill. He's now a whole car ahead going down the hill. Magnussen gave him the chance. Perez said thank you very much.
As Sergio Perez there getting...
That's Hamilton and Perez. Yeah. Look, Hamilton's got DRS here. He's going to have a go into turn 4. That is an awful lot easier than it might have been this time last year. A Red Bull and a Mercedes going wheel to wheel into turn 4. Perez stays within the white lines. Max Verstappen couldn't manage it 12 months ago. Perez up to 4th place. Lap 17, and the fastest lap of this race goes to Max Verstappen, who's going now for the lead of the race, and in a shower of sparks makes his way into turn 1 ahead of Charles Leclerc. Tried to get past Leclerc as he came out of the pits, had to wait a lap, but now can Leclerc with DRS get back at Verstappen? We're heading towards turn 4. This has been a bit of a problem for these two in the past. No problem this time for Charles Leclerc. Can he stay on track? Now it's just as he retakes the lead from Max Verstappen.
And Leclerc immediately tries to move around to break the slipstream, and you can do that gently once or twice, but you can't do it at the last moment. And has he covered the inside?
He's doing it again, he's going for it again, Max Verstappen, and he's got a quarter of a car length in front. Now they come out of turn 2, and he's got a couple of car lengths in front, Max Verstappen. That was so far back, but once again, Leclerc's got the DRS. This time he's got the inside line, forces Max a little bit wide, goes into turn 4. Leclerc, for the 2nd lap running, has retaken the lead and has come out of turn 4 ahead. This is absolutely epic.
Leclerc's using his battery pack in an attack or defensive mode rather.
Here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. He's doing it.
It's miles different. Oh, that's a big old lock-up, Max.
Well, this time he locks up, but did you hear the cheers of the crowd, who are absolutely loving this under the lights in Bahrain? This time around, Charles Leclerc, with the aid of that lock-up, has got the advantage going into turn 4, and he should be far enough ahead to keep that advantage as well.
Max, is the wheel heavy in both directions, so both left hand and right hand?
Everywhere, everywhere. It's not even smooth.
Well, he's going to slow down because we're going to get a safety car here, because Pierre Gasly's Alpha Tauri has overheated and has caught fire. The marshal straight on there with the extinguisher, but that is a very, very hot Alpha. Real disappointment for him, and we can see Martin.
Yeah, it's a complete power failure. Look, from his dashboard's gone completely, so it's not an engine blow. And this is Max's favourite trick, isn't it?
Yep.
Trying to hustle the guy who's about it, and he's left himself very tight on that last corner, actually, has Max.
And
so no wonder the Ferrari disappeared.
It's not helped, and look, Sainz is right on the tail of Max Verstappen as they head down the straight. Leclerc is away and off into the distance. Sainz is alongside Max Verstappen. Leclerc leads, Verstappen on the inside, Sainz on the outside. Verstappen stays ahead going into turn 1. Sergio Perez almost collected by Lewis Hamilton, who was arriving at a rate of knots, but now it's Leclerc towards turn 4 from Verstappen. Then comes Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez, Hamilton, Russell, and then Kevin Magnussen.
Hey, what's going on with the battery?
Battery fine.
No, it's not. I have no real... What the f*** is this?
Carlos Sainz pulls out to the inside and overtakes Max Verstappen, and it's a Ferrari 1-2 here in Bahrain as Carlos Sainz moves up into second place. 46 races since they last won. Ferrari are 1-2 here.
We can see the issue, Max. It's not battery related.
What do you want me to do?
There's not a lot we can do.
And will Verstappen now be passed by his teammate Sergio Perez? Yes, he has been. And he's been passed by Hamilton, and he's been passed by Russell.
Okay, try to make it into the pit lane, please, Max.
Max Verstappen is out of the race.
I'm losing power.
Hamilton's got DRS once again, and can he get close enough to Sergio Perez? Not on this occasion. You can see the bumps and the porpoising there that is just unsettling the car into that first braking zone, and Perez has been spun round. Sergio Perez has lost it on turn 2. Hamilton, looking for damage limitation, has seen the damage to the Red Bull, and he's going to pick up another podium. This is incredible. And it was just under traction.
I love the engine.
Charles Leclerc, who's won twice in Formula 1 before from pole, is going to win from pole again and start the season off with celebrations for Ferrari. Charles Leclerc wins the Bahrain Grand Prix, and it is a 1-2 finish for the Scuderia. Carlos Sainz comes home in second. Lewis Hamilton adds to his podium tally. He comes home in third.
Let's go! Let's go! Come on! That's exactly how we should start a season. Come on! 1-2, baby! 1-2! Yeah!
We'll be in Jeddah in 7 days' time for more racing. Ferrari go into it with a perfect start to the new season. Win, second place, fastest lap, and all the smiles belong to the Scuderia tonight.